So last night and today decided to do some self-care. 'Cause I was feeling pretty off yesterday, even after everything. And last night, I finally decided to take a bath with one of the bath bombs that my friend Kristen gave me when I first moved into this apartment over a year ago. So I did. First, I made the bath water way too hot, which was not ideal. And I didn't really recognize it until I was in it most of the way. So I was in an awkward position and then filled the bathtub up as much as I could with cold water to try and balance things out. I set up my Chromebook to set up for Netflix, and I watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World for a while. I had a good 40-minute soak yesterday, so that was nice. I don't really like the bathtub in my apartment. It's rather narrow and feels a little claustrophobic. And so today, I normally do my nails on the weekend, and so sometimes when I'm not feeling great or motivated, I don't do them. So I decided to do that now. So that's my other form of self-care. Really need to take care of these cuticles. They're a little out of control. And then hopefully the rain stops around 3 o'clock. And I can go outside and do my daily exercise, my walk, of which I play Pokemon Go while I'm out. So I'm just kind of trying to do my nails right now. In the meantime, my niece is going to be video chatting with me in a little bit. So it'll be nice to connect with her. I had a video chat with a secondary mother figure to me yesterday, which was nice. So I've decided that today I'm going to try and do something that I've never done before. I'm a huge fan of Christine from Simply Nailogical. I know she favors traditional nail polishes. I favor gel nail polishes just because I don't have the patience for it to dry and I always mess it up. So I actually have her Peely base that I'm going to use underneath my gel polish. And then I'm going to try and do the sponging method to do like a little bit of a gradient with her flaky hollow taco top coat. This is my favorite of the collection so far. And then I realized over the weekend that she has now released her her version of the crystal nail file, so I ordered a couple of those because I like to support her. And I noticed that she had some new flaky top coats, so I bought one of each of those because if this goes well, then I can combo that with what I'm doing with my gel polish, just an extra little something instead of just straight color. I was doing nail stamping for a long time, so I have a lot of nail plates. I kind of got bored with that, so we'll see how this goes. So besides the weather being absolute garbage today, it's been raining pretty much all morning. I'm feeling fairly even today as far as like mood goes. It's just funny to me because I made those posts and I posted the video just to let people know how I was feeling. I wasn't soliciting sympathy or anything like that, and I have all these people trying to like offer me advice now, and the biggest one is to go on medication. And I appreciate the fact that they care, and they care enough to actually reach out to me, and all the messages have been nice. I didn't ask for advice though. I didn't ask for help. I just wanted people to know where I was, mentally. And, now I feel like I'm defending the fact that I don't want to be on medication. And what people don't seem to realize about that is because I was on medication for so long, I had to go through a very long weaning off process when I did go off of it. And it was very, very difficult. And it's not something that I want to go through again if I can avoid it. I feel like right now I've just had this perfect storm of crap happen to me over the last 6 to 12 months. And that's all been contributing. And it's all just compounded with what's going on right now. Like last June, my grandmother passed away. I literally was in the room when she died. I had to be there to help make the decision to not resuscitate anymore. That was hard. And I took a long time to get over that. Finally, January came around and I was doing a lot better. I had some elective surgeries to take care of some things that I felt I wanted to change about myself, and I did those and I felt good about it. And then, March 8th, my mother died. And that was really hard. And I didn't get to say goodbye to her. She passed before I got a chance to. And then all of this happened like days later. Started shutting down the schools and, telling us to work from home and things like that. And then, I know this is trivial to some people, but my cat's been really sick. And so I have all of these things that have just layered upon each other. And while I do think that medication is beneficial and that it could have a positive effect on me, I also know that it has a lot of bad effects on me. And because of how hard it was to wean off of that medication, I really want to avoid that. The other thing that I'm trying to take into consideration with everything that's going on right now is that the effects of most of those medications take 4 to 6 weeks to build up in your system to have a very effective therapeutic effect. In 4 to 6 weeks, I'm hoping that we're to a point where they're starting to phase out how we start opening back up, and that I'll be able to have the interactions that I've been lacking these last few weeks, several weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. It feels like longer than what it actually is. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. I've been working from home for almost 2 months because they had us starting to do that before they actually shut down and put the safer at home order in place. But now because people are starting to push back and everything, I feel like they're going to be opening prematurely. It is what it is. But, they're whatever, political stuff. So I feel like it would be a little premature for me to jump on medication knowing that they're going to try and open things up a little bit more, which would potentially give me the opportunity to at least, see my family, my sister. Today is Mother's Day. And my family wanted to get together and meet at my mom's crypt. And I didn't feel good about that for a number of reasons. I didn't really talk to them about it. I just said I didn't feel up to it, which I don't, because it's an hour drive one way. And being in my own head for that long driving, not ideal. And then, I just have a lot of reservations about it, so I elected not to go. I'll probably regret it at a different date, but it is what it is. So I'm going to do my nails now.